Good morning, Johnny. How are you today? While I shave this morning and share some thoughts with you, I am thinking of something that is one of the most distinguishing attributes of being a man. Can you guess what it is? I've been thinking about these things a lot because I'm actually working on a book that I hope will help you as you grow into manhood. Maybe I can start with a story. When I was younger, my mom tried to have our family get together every week for a little evening of fun and games and a lesson and stuff like that. And she would do that. She would try to do that. Now remember, I'm the youngest of 5, and when I'm a little boy, my siblings are teenagers, and I don't know how you get along with your siblings if you have any, but there were 5 of us, so arguments were not uncommon in our household. Well, we had some arguments, and I was part of one, and I got upset and went from our little family meeting down to my bedroom, probably slammed the door. And as I sat there, I realized, I had contributed to that argument, and some of that was my fault. And so I realized that and decided I ought to go back and be with the family because that's what I should do. So I managed to get my emotions under control, had the childhood wisdom enough to leave the bedroom and go back to the family to participate with the family. And you know what happened? I kind of expected that they would welcome me back and congratulate me from how responsible I was being in coming back, and they didn't. They didn't make a big deal out of it. In fact, some of them, probably my brother that was just older than me, who was the one I was probably arguing with, probably was ready to continue whatever argument we were having. And I was a little disappointed that everyone didn't share my satisfaction with how well I had done at overcoming my immaturity and coming back to be with the family. Now, in that little story, there's a lesson. And it actually is something that I think is a key to successfully growing into manhood. And Johnny, this is what I want you to learn with these little videos and these little messages is what you can do, the little steps you can take that are going to bring you closer to being an adult man who is ready to face the world, ready to succeed. And in this case, the lesson is just what I did as a little boy. In that case, for that instance, I didn't do it well all the time, but it's accept responsibility for your actions. Taking responsibility for what you're responsible for and then doing it, even if you don't want to. And a lot of times that's a hard thing to do, but you know when you're supposed to be doing something or when you should be doing something differently or behaving differently than you have been, or when there's something you should do, a chore around the house, a job, or homework, or getting a job, or maybe not doing something that you are doing, spending too much time on entertainment screens, or participating with negative comments with other friends about somebody else, gossiping or whatever. You know when you're doing something you should be or when you're not doing something you should be. When you're doing something you shouldn't or when you're not doing something you should be. And if you find yourself aware of any times like that, then this is a step in the direction of responsible manhood, is taking responsibility for that and doing what you know you should or not doing what you know you shouldn't. So hopefully that helps for this morning's shave thought with Stepdad today. Always remember, you can succeed. It's your choice, really. You can succeed even though your dad may not be in your daily life. Hopefully these videos help and these messages help. But whether they do or not, or you feel like they do or not, I hope you'll always remember the second one, and that is that your stepdad loves you. And I will see you on the next video.